The Avoid All Cars challenge for the Simpsons Hit and Run is a score-based challenge that has three main parts. Number 1, you must play through a level in one go, completing all story missions. Number 2, every time you complete a mission, you receive 10 points. And number 3, for every card that you hit and hits you, you lose a point, apart from cars that are required to be hit as part of a mission. Join me as I play through the entire game as part of this challenge to see how high of a score I can set. Redemption. It's a powerful idea, it's a powerful word. We all love to see redemption. For someone to get knocked back down but still stand up and try again and do better, and that's the plan for today. I feel like on level 2 I messed up. It was an ugly run, I didn't do very well. I ended up with a score of 59, I believe. I got hit 11 times. So I want to redeem myself this time. I want to do better. I've done a lot more practice. Lisa's doing a very demented dance for us, so that's obviously a good sign. I want to do better, and I think I can do better. So the goal of today with this level is to do better than what I did on level 2 score-wise. Before we actually start the missions itself, I'm going to actually purchase this costume because we're going to need it later. So if I equip this now, that should save us a little bit of time. But okay, mission 1. So this is redemption right off the bat, I feel like. So in the last level, we had a race against a nerd. We had a big old nerd race. And we're doing that again. Race the nerd to the Itchy and Scratchy store. Get the comic back before time runs out. But this one I think is a little bit easier because you can just take the shortcuts and you win, basically. Like the actual race itself is easier. But what we might end up seeing is how the traffic spawning in this level is a lot more crucial than the last 2 levels. So I'm just gonna get going here. Come on. But this is very possible to not get any hits and to get max points on. Like, it's very possible for that to happen. Well, this car doesn't sound very good. But you can see you can just take these shortcuts here. I want to get those coins. Keeping to the right here, just in case there's a car in the way. Well, that's not good. Okay. I'm going to take the ramp. The big issue with this race here is that this car controls terribly. Absolutely terribly. So you might just end up spinning out when you didn't mean to. So, okay. That's the first part done. Again, very easy. You just take the shortcut and you win. So you just got to get lucky with the traffic. Now we've got to drive back, which the time limit is quite generous here. You do get a decent amount of time, but yeah, I'm going to probably say this a few times during this run of this level, but the traffic is the key here. And it was the key before, but it's even more, well, even bigger, I suppose. Like, it's even more critical to get lucky with the traffic spawning. Oh, I can't really see. Okay. So yeah, as you just saw there, the traffic still does its old fancy trick of changing lanes, but I don't find it as bad in this level. I'm not too sure why. But in level 2, it's an absolute nightmare having those cars change lanes like that. But in this one, I don't really have as much trouble with it. Okay, nice and slow-ish. That was close. That was far too close. Okay. All right. Cool. There we go. Good start. Max points. I'm pretty sure I didn't hit that car there. Okay, yeah, that one, not too bad. Like, on paper, these missions, I think you could argue, are harder than level 2. Like, if you were playing this normally and not doing, like, this Avoid All Cars challenge, I think you could argue that this level is harder. But honestly, I just find it easier. I just find it easier kind of across the board. And I think some of it might be, like, the level itself, like, the way it's designed is just a bit nicer, but alright, mission 2. Follow Millhouse's clues to find Bart. Don't let time run out. So the time limits in this level are a little bit more strict compared to level 2, but still not super strict. We're still not in that kind of... Well, I was trying to wait for the traffic to clear, but I think I'm just going to have to go. Still not super strict. You can still kind of take... I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. Well, that's embarrassing. That's a drivable car. Why are you just in your car, sir? I can't believe I did that. Is that car always there? That's just very upsetting. Well, there goes the perfect run. That's gone out the window. I can't believe I did that. But this one, I was going to say this one isn't really too bad either. You just take the shortcuts and you don't have a massive amount of time. But time-wise, you're still not... Come on, that's some bad traffic spawning. Time-wise, it's still nothing too crazy. You just kind of got to be smart and not do what I just did, which is drive into a parked car. So a big part of this level, and what kind of makes it easier than level 1, or level 2 in some ways, is this section right here, where you've got the whole boardwalk area. Oh, went too far. You got the whole boardwalk here, where there's just like no cars, it's only people. So it makes it difficult in terms of avoiding hit and run, because there's just so many people. And if you don't avoid the people, then... Oh, that was a horrible noise. These car sounds aren't great in this game, are they? But if you just mindlessly drive into all these people, you'll get hit and run very quick, and then police cars will come, and then you have to deal with that. So as long as you're kind of aware of that and not just running into people, this whole section is really nice. And it just means there's a nice big chunk of the level where you just don't have to really avoid traffic. But now we're in a... Not so... This is probably the worst part of this area, these roads. Because it's so tight and windy and your car just... What is happening there? Yeah, it's so tight and windy. But this section isn't too bad because all you have to do is actually just drive to this Springfield side. Don't change lanes. Thank you. So I have to park my car in that very awkward position because there's like no room to park here. So I just kind of have to put it there. Okay, so a little bit unfortunate. That mission really isn't too bad. I just got a little bit... I want to say unlucky, but I did drive into a... Oh dear. I did drive or land on a car that was just parked. So maybe unlucky isn't the word. Oh, I think while I'm here, actually, I'm going to buy the school bus just so I don't have to travel backwards and forwards. Luckily, I've got a nice amount of coins. Although also just as luckily, they give you a ton of coins in this section. So you need 300 coins for the bus. Nope, that was a bad camera. You need 300 coins, so I can just quickly do this. It's not too big of a deal for this challenge, I find, because when you're traveling across the map with no time limit, as long as you're just not driving recklessly, you're fine. It's just kind of nice to get it out the way, just so I'm not making an extra trip and giving more chances for me to crash into a car. We don't want that. That's the opposite of what we're going for here. No way am I driving the school bus until absolutely necessary. So let's go and get our car back. Right, this is awkward. So this is one of the worst parts of the level because this little corner here is so awkward. Are they going to go? They drive... Oh. See, look at that. That purple car just cut off the van, causing the van to stop. Like, that's not legal driving, I don't think. That doesn't look right to me. So we're just going to be boring and play it nice and smart and follow all these rules and just wait. Go on. Go on. Go. Go. Alright, he's so slow. Okay. Oh my god, I was going to go for the overtake and then he crosses lanes. I hate this van. And it crosses lanes again on a corner. What an absolute psychopath. It's the worst kind of driver. Someone who's both slow, but also just really dangerous. Help Apu defeat the meat eaters. Hit and collect meat from Cletus's truck before the time runs out. So I don't think this one's too crazy here. But you do have to collect 15 of these things. And that definitely makes it a bit more awkward. But we just need to do the old bump, break, and then collect strategy. And if you do that, you're usually fine. But we have to do this on all these winding roads with all this traffic. And there's just so many, chances for you to get hit. Okay, good. Okay, hit him again. Oh, that is a... I can't get it. Can I get this now? Oh, thank goodness. Alright, hopefully he slows down. We do have a bit of a tighter time limit, but I never really find myself running out of time for this. He drives like a lunatic, but he does drive quite slow. slowish, let's say. Come on, get on the right side of the road. This manic music definitely doesn't help. Okay, gotta get a bit risky there. Okay. Oh, that car's coming back. Okay, we're fine. We're getting a bit unlucky here with the traffic spawning, but he is just smashing them out of the road, which is very kind. Well, that was a bit of good luck. This purple car is trouble. No! Oh, dude. I said it. I said he was trouble. And then I would say that's unlucky. Okay, done. And now we need to turn around, which is easier said than done. Okay, all right. We do have a time limit here, but it is quite generous. It is another one of these generous time limits because it is just go back to where you've been before. And it's another one of these vans. All right, overtake. I've got to overtake. All right, we're going on the wrong side of the road. Look at this. Look at this lane changing. Maniacs. Absolute maniacs. Go on. Nice and slow. Okay, cool. Luckily, that triggers really early as well. Like, you don't actually have to go all the way up to it for it to trigger and warp you here, which is very much appreciated. All right, well, we got hit, but I still think that went okay. It's just, yeah, there's so much traffic there and so many fiddly corners and things like that. You really gotta be careful. I think, so I would say overall with this level, just before I talk to Grandpa, I think this one is quite possible to get a perfect score on. Like, you're gonna have to get lucky with the traffic, but I think this is more possible to get a perfect 70 on than level 2. Which maybe, hopefully you guys understand why as we keep playing these ones. To complete this mission, you will need the school bus, which you already have, so we can just go and get this. But yeah, I think one of the reasons why I think this one is easier, even though the map itself is in some ways a little bit harder, is because there's no missions where no one rams you. Like, there's not a single mission where someone is trying to ram and take you off the road, which makes this a little bit nicer. Not completely nicer, but a little bit nicer. Destroy the black sedans to find a clue. Don't let time run out. So this one can actually go quite well. Dude, just go. What is up with these vans, man? This one can go quite well. Oh my god, these cars are just... They're not giving me much of a window here. So this one can go okay. You are smashing the sedans. And if it doesn't go well, like if you don't do a ton of damage to them, that can go badly. I think this is going okay. Brake. I just don't... If any cars come up behind me, kind of screwed. Okay, another smash. I think one more. There we go. Okay, now I need to turn around. That was painful. Okay, pretty good start. And the fact that we don't have a time limit on this means we can take our time a little bit here. Nothing crazy. I'm just a school bus. Don't mind me. Do have to go down some fiddly roads, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I was dreading, honestly, the missions where you have to destroy vehicles. And maybe things are still going to go wrong for me. That's perfectly possible. I have this wrench over here. But so far, not been too bad. Which way do I want to go? These fans keep showing up. In all of my practice runs of this level, I had no problems with these fans, but they keep running into them. Alright, nice and slow. I won't take the shortcut on the right, just because I'm in a bus, and that's going to be a bit awkward. I'll just be very boring and just go around these corners. Oh god, I can't see. No! Oh, I can't. I should have taken the shortcut. Like, I legitimately, maybe I should have just taken that shortcut instead, because I just have... The bus just had too much momentum. Like, the brakes just weren't up to scuff. Just remembering, to be honest. Oh, I missed. Okay, this isn't going very well. Hopefully I can kind of pin him on this section off the road. Here. Because you do get cars on this bit of the road, but for some reason not as many. There we go, that's good. That's a lot better. Back it up, back it up. Oh, that's unfortunate. He just got past me. My hit and run meter is filled up halfway. I ram him off. No. He is killing a lot of people, though. That's not great. Okay, boom. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Just need one more hit while also not hitting any people. It's avoiding the people that's the tricky part here. I'm in a giant bus, and he keeps running them over. He might destroy himself. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Okay, drive to Planet Hype. No time limit again, and most of this little bit here is just driving on the boardwalk, so I think I'm going to take this nice and slow just so my hit and run meter depletes a little bit, because it is quite high, and I don't care for that. Oh, no, that's not the way to do it. Oh, I'm just going to have to wait this out. Like, genuinely, I'm just going to have to wait this out. Like, if I get hit and run, that's pretty much guaranteed lost points. So I'm just going to have to wait here. If this redemption story is going to happen, I'm going to have to lame it out a bit. That's just how it has to go, guys, I'm afraid. Okay, I'm getting a little bit bored now. I don't want to run over the sea captain. Let's just move forward. I think we'll be fine. Like, you get very close to getting hit and run in this level, but generally it's not too bad. So where's he going? Let's hit him down. Nice, nice, good start. I think he's... Which way is he going to go? I think he's just... Oh, I think this is a very good start. Come on, just a little bit more damage. Boom. Nice. Okay. Well, that went quite well. It was another silly little hit, though, wasn't it? Like, if I had just taken the shortcut, I would have been fine, but... Yeah, that hill, like, you can brake as much as you want on that hill. Doesn't mean gravity's going to let you stop. Stupid gravity. Alright, actually, I'm just going to get out of my car at this point. Screw it. It's not worth the risk. I'm trying to play this smart, trying to play this safe. So, I already have the cool costume. So, for this mission, normally you would have to go and buy it. But because I already have it, it means we can just do it straight away. So, this is an interesting one. So, follow Snake and find 3 strikes of evidence against him. Don't miss any items. So, Snake is going to, and I'm explaining it now because I'm going to have to concentrate. He drives through the level very quick. And you have to stay behind him, but he randomly drops items that you need to pick up. And the randomness of the item drops makes this very difficult, especially because you have to keep up with him. So I'm not too worried about hitting too many cars because this level is so short. It's more about just being able to pick up those items or having those items not drop in a place that means it's like right where some traffic is. So if we get a little bit of luck here, then I can do this in one go and get max points, but it's luck. Like I said, you just have to hope for the best where he actually drops. Look at this! Look at this! Okay. That actually did go quite well because he crashed, which gave me a chance to just very slowly pick up the item. There is a pattern, or there is a rough area each time where... Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. That's bad. Oh, my... Look at this! Okay, alright. That's fine. We didn't hit any cars. But I got stuck in the collision there. So that actually wasn't too bad. And Smithers is here to watch on. Thanks, Smithers. Okay. That's bad. That was a very bad drop, but we didn't hit any cars, so it's fine. Oh, he just crashed a little bit there. I think he might have crashed on the same corner I did before. So I feel a little bit validated. Okay, we go here. And this is a shortcut here, but this shortcut can just, like, send you into a car. Oh, he's actually getting quite far ahead. I'm going to have to speed this up. Please drop it early on the ramp. Oh, he did. He dropped it early. Excellent. Oh. So he doesn't always drop it on this side of the ramp. Sometimes he will go over the ramp and then drop it. And if that happens, that's... I mean, it's not the end of the world, honestly. It just means there's, like, a big chunk of... Well, there's a... extra corner or two that you have to go around. That normally, if he drops it early, you don't have to do that. So that went okay. Well, we're not back yet, are we? Let's go ahead and just take the shortcut. I've learnt my lesson. The main thing with this shortcut is to make sure you just land on this right bit here, because you just don't know if there's any traffic. And if you land on the path there, then you're at least kind of guaranteed not to hit any cars. Okay, that was good timing. We don't need to go on the ramp. I want to avoid that car. Okay. Okay. We did it. I do think for this challenge, that level isn't too bad. You just kind of need to get a bit lucky there. But it's one of the ones where luck is such a core part of it. I keep saying that word, but honestly, I hope I've demonstrated just how all over the place the traffic can be in this level. So we're actually, that was mission 5, I think. Let me just make sure here. Yep, mission 5, so only 2 more to go. That's pretty exciting. And mission 6 is not great and can be tough. I think mission 6 might be the toughest one, but mission 7 isn't too bad, I don't think. So let's go and see the sea captain and start the next mission. Okay, fishy deals. Save the sea captain's fish. Collect all the fish before the time runs out. So this one is just long. Not as long as some of the ones in level 2, but you have to collect 22 fish. And it starts off quite nice, and then it kind of isn't as nice. So the initial part of this is collecting these fish here, but then we're going to go on those really windy roads, and like a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I think this level is the hardest level, or this mission, I should say, is the hardest mission out of all of them when it comes to this level, just because things can go so wrong for you. Like some of the other missions that we've already done, yes, it can go wrong for sure, but you're only probably going to get 1 or 2 hits. This one, you have to collect so many fish, and there's so many corners and cars on the road, like you can just get hit like 5 times, easy. Like a little bit of bad luck and you're not paying enough attention, you can just get hit like 5 times. And also a big... Come on, brown cow. No, no! Stop it. Okay. But that's part of the reason why, what you just saw. The fish was on the other side of the road, so you have to, like, go on that side, the wrong side, to get the fish. And... No! Oh, dude. Those fans, man. I don't like them. Okay, but 1 hit isn't too bad for this one. Oh... But it does also, I should say, you can probably tell by the time limit, it's a lot stricter for this. Like, a lot stricter. So you can't just very calmly go down the road. No! Oh, that was dumb. I didn't see any sparks, but I think that counted as a hit. No! Oh, this is exactly what I was talking about. I have been able to do this mission while only getting hit like once, which I was pretty happy with. But this time, I'm just getting horrendous traffic. Okay, and now we've got to quickly turn this way. Hopefully that's enough. I think it is. There we go. Brake, 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 brake. Cool. Okay. It didn't go well, but yeah, like that is the Smithers race of this level, I would say. That's the Smithers race. Because there's just so many times you have to go onto the other side of the road and just hope the traffic isn't there and just hope that the traffic doesn't change lanes. And because you got so little time to get everything done, you just got to be careful. So it went okay. It could have gone better. If you get lucky in that mission, then you know that you've got a good chance of kind of getting a perfect score on this one. Okay, so before we do this one, I'm going to switch cars. I don't know what car is kind of expected for you to use here, but we're about to do a destroy mission where the main chunk of this mission is to destroy a very tough car. So I normally go with Mr. Plow. That might not be the smart choice, but that's what I normally like to go for. So I think this mission isn't really too bad, and it all depends on how quickly you can kill this limo. So we'll see what I can do, but I don't know. This can go badly, but not as badly as the other one. Mission 6 is way worse than this one, for sure. Okay, so we're going to have a limo come up here, so we want to hit it dead on. But you can see there, like, how tough this limo is. Like, this limo is so tough compared to, like, every other car we've gone up against that we've needed to destroy. It's so tough. And you kind of got to... Oh, this isn't... Okay, smash. Oh, that was okay. Normally I would like to try and get it stuck by now, but it looks like maybe we've got it stuck. Is he going to drive down or is he going to drive around? Oh, I can't... Might be stuck. Oh, he is stuck. Okay, let's quickly try and drive around before he gets out. But luckily, the cars in this level can also destroy themselves. Oh, this is going bad for him, but very good for me. Oh, I think he's stuck. Is he going to try and... If he tries to come up this ramp... Oh, I think he is as well. Oh, I think we're good. Oh, this is beautiful. Yes, yes. Amazing. So basically the limo will drive round onto the roads and then go into where the traffic is. So the kind of ideal thing to do for this one is to just make sure that you kill him before he hits the roads. And then that's kind of it. There's like no traffic. Like if you do this right, there is no traffic in this level, which is awesome. Okay, so now all we have to do is see Bart, and that's that. So yeah, that's my score set. That mission there went well. I think some of the stuff didn't go quite so well, but this section here always gives me like really strong nostalgia. I think this bit of finding Bart and climbing on the ship, I've got such a vivid memory of it for some reason. I don't know, but there we go. That's the last mission, so that's the end of that level. Hopefully I did redeem myself. I wasn't 100% counting, but I think I did do it. I think I did set a better score than in level 2. I think that was either like a 61 or a 62, I want to say. So, yeah, that one, much nicer. You've got big stretches where there's just no cars at all. You've got no missions where cars are actively trying to ram you. And as long as you get a little bit lucky with the traffic there, it goes okay. So I would say that was an okay run. Not my best run, but an okay one. So, yeah, I guess next time we're finally jumping in as Marge and going back to level 1. Or the level 1 map anyway, so... Okay. I'll take it. I will take whatever score I got for this one.